It's the Pit Parade, a nostalgic look at the Pittsburgh scene from the KDKA TV archives. Pittsburgh's missing link was forged into place this week in 1958, thanks to the new access ramp to the Penn Lincoln Parkway. The downtown ramp was opened this week with a flourish of Mayor David L. Lawrence's scissors. Then his limousine was the first to try out the $100 million Parkway. The ramp on the Boulevard of the Allies meant you could hop on the Parkway and zip out to Oakland, Squirrel Hill, or even Monroeville without taking all those back roads through Wilkinsburg. John Q. Public was smiling that day, but no smiles to be seen at this construction site. In the shadow of Gateway Center, the new Hilton Hotel was being built, but this week in 1958, there were some setbacks. Our Pit Parade cameraman got an aerial view of the problem. Concrete foundations from some long-forgotten buildings. They were 6 feet thick in some places and had to be blasted through before the hotel construction could go on. There was some high-flying action at the University of Pittsburgh this week. The Pitt men's gymnastics team had a tough meet against Lock Haven. Pitt prevailed on the rings, the high bar, and the side horse. The judges picked Pitt to win. And who would you pick to win this beauty contest? Don't call the exterminator. It's not a rat. In fact, it's a valuable chinchilla. Back in 1958, many Pittsburghers raised them for pleasure and for their pelts. And this was the first annual Pittsburgh Chinchilla Show. For some of the rodents, it was time for a snooze. Others decided they'd chew their way to freedom, and some kept their beady little eyes open for a chance to escape. They must have known what fate awaited them. Fate had dealt these men a life at sea, but first they were going to have to endure a little landlocked humiliation. The Navy tradition of initiating white hats into the ranks of chief petty officers was carried on in front of the old post office. The men wore their uniforms backwards, kowtowed to their superior officers, and got ready to eat their first petty officer's meal out of a trough. They were swabbing the streets the week of January the 16th, 1958, saying cheerio on video, Bill Burns for Pit Parade.